Good morning, students. Welcome to today's section. So, today we are going to start our third chapter, Fiber to Fabric, as a revision. Okay. So, first one, we are going to learn about introduction, right? So, every people they will wear different type of clothes, right? So some of them they wear the jeans, some they like the t-shirts, some they like the casuals, right? So how these clothes are made? The clothes are mostly made from the fibers. Okay? So what are the fibers? They are the thin hair like strands. Okay? What are they? Thin hair like strands. They are spun into the yarn. So yarn, it is woven or knitted together to make the fabric, right? So thread, yarn is one type of the thread. By using the knitting process or by weaving process, they are together to make a fabric. From that fabric, we can cut and we can make the clothes. So for this process, we are using the two main process. First one, it is called as a weaving, and second one, it is called as a knitting process. So first, what is a weaving? Weaving means interlacing the two different set of yarns at right angles. Yarn means what? It is a single thread. So we are going to take a right angle. Hope you know what is a right angle, right? Okay. So then what we are going to do, from the yarns, they will run lengthwise. Lengthwise means from top to bottom. It is called as a wrap. And then they run crosswise. That is from left to right. It is called as a weft. Okay. So fabric is woven on a loom, or it can be operated by using the hand or the electricity. So we are seeing about the weaving and the knitting process. Weaving means interlacing two different sets of yarns. Okay, the yarn that run lengthwise, they are called as a wrap, and the yarn that run crosswise, it is called as a weft. It can be done by an hand or it can be done by using the electricity. So next one, it is a knitting process. Simple, we are wearing the sweaters. Have you seen your mother? Mother will be making your shawls and shawls, right? By using this knitting process. By using the needles to interlock the loops of continuous yarn. Here also it can be done by hand as well as by using a machine. Then type of fibers. So there are two type of fibers. One is called as a natural fibers. Second one, it is called the synthetic fiber. Okay. So what are natural fibers? What are the fibers we getting from nature? It is called as a natural fibers. Nature means what? Either from the plant or from the animals. Okay, they are called as a natural fibers. So first we will learn about natural fibers का first example plant fibers. Cotton, jute, flax. These are all the examples of the plant fibers. So let us learn more about them. So first we are going to learn about the first plant fiber. It is a cotton. So we get the cotton fibers from the pod. Pod means what? In between, or the ball of the cotton plant. Ball matlab your top, on the top of the cotton plant. So cotton fibers grows around the seeds inside the ball. So from the cotton, inside the seed will be there. From the seed it will be growing. The fibers is separated from the seed and it is used to make the cotton fabric. Now we have to remove the seeds and then we have to collect the cotton fiber. So during summer we are wearing the cotton clothes. Why? because during the summer season the temperature will be very hot. So this cotton fiber, it is soft and comfortable to wear. Okay, it is very soft and comfortable to wear. And then it absorbs the moisture and it dries quickly. So for this reason, it is ideal to wear during the summer season. Cotton is used in making clothes such as the shirts, frocks, trousers and towels. And then jute. So jute fibers, they are get from the stem of the jute plants. So not all the stem will be suitable to get the fiber. Only the jute stem which are very thick at the middle. Only from them we will get the jute. First what we have to do, we have to cut the stem of the jute plant and we have to soak for several days. Why? To separate the fiber. After separated, by using the machine, the fiber will be get and we can able to use for making sacks, bags, ropes and carpets. Okay, I am repeating again. Second plant fiber, it is a jute where we can able to get the jute mainly from the stem of the jute plant. The stem should be very thick in the middle. Okay, then we have to cut the stem of the jute plant. We have to soak in water for several days. Then the fibers can be separated. Then it is used for making sacks, bags, ropes and carpets. And then flask. It is also one type of the plant fiber from the stem of the flax plant. It is very soft and flexible. Okay. From this flask, a nylon cloth is made. This nylon is stronger, but it is not stretchable. If stretchable enough, we can't able to move it freely. And it is used to make clothes and furnishing. And for making twine and canvas also, it is useful. So first, what is a weaving? Weaving means interlacing the two different set of yarns at right angles. Yarn means what? It is a single thread. So we are going to take a right angle. Hope you know what is a right angle, right? Okay. So then what we are going to do, from the yarns, they will run lengthwise. Lengthwise means from top to bottom. It is called as a wrap. And then they run crosswise. That is from left to right. It is called as a weft. Okay. So fabric is woven on a loom, or it can be operated by using the hand or the electricity. So we are seeing about the weaving and the knitting process. Weaving means interlacing two different sets of yarns. Okay, the yarn that run lengthwise. Then talking about the silkworm. So we get the silk mainly from the silkworm. So a silkworm is an insect. From its mouth, a white color thread will be coming there. So the silkworm spins a cocoon by using the single strand. That is, single strand means what? Single line. It will form a cocoon. Then it changes into the mouth inside the cocoons. Then what happens? It will go and get inside the cocoon. So then farmers, what they will do? They collect the cocoons and they will spun into yarn and they will be converting into the fabric. So the silk fibers, they are very smooth, soft and shiny. So these silk fibers are more expensive than any other thing. Saris, scarves, ties, stoles and dress materials we can able to get from the silk. And what are the advantage of this natural fibers? So this, whatever the fabrics made from this natural fibers, they will absorb the sweat and comfortable to wear. And then natural fibers can be collected and the fabrics can be made with the help of the eco-friendly process. We are eco-friendly, simple. So now write the test here. What do you mean by the term weaving? What is knitting? What are plant and animal fibers? What is the advantage of cotton? So these questions are tests for you. So go through the chapter clearly and then write the test in your rough notebook.